Hi guys. Okay, so I know it's been a while, probably like a week and a half since I've done a video, but this week I promise that I will be doing 3 videos this week. So let's get right into it. A lot has been going on. Okay, so last night was the Super Bowl and the Ravens won. I was rooting for them. No shade, no shade, no shade. I love San Fran and all that. But I was rooting for the Baltimore Ravens. So I'm really excited that they won. And let me tell you something. Like Jacoby Jones, he's like totally on my radar. Like, I'm sorry, I was so impressed by him. And I just know Joe Flacco is gonna get tons and tons of money and several pennies. Okay? How are you? So anyway, what we really need to talk about is Beyonce's Super Bowl halftime performance. Okay, so let's get into it right now. The whole time I was watching, I could not stop smiling. I was so happy and I was very excited. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't know, it's something about Beyonce when she get on stage. It's just really entertaining. Now, before, back in the day, I always loved Beyonce's music, but I kind of felt like, personality wise, I feel like if you've seen one Beyonce interview, you kind of seen them all. And lately, now for like the past year, she's been coming more out of her shell. Like, okay, she's a great entertainer, she's a great singer, she's gonna give you what you need, all that great stuff. But I kind of felt like I didn't really know who she is. Like, most people could tell what their star's favorite color, number, cereal is. I didn't get that from Beyonce. But now, lately, she has been opening up and, she's doing this GQ cover and people are like, oh, which I thought she looked fantastic. Do I think it was very sexual? Yes. It's GQ. Anyway, I love the halftime performance. Like, oh goodness, like I just loved it. It was great. Of course, there were some moves that were recycled, but I just realized that what, it's just Beyonce's signature. That's just what it is. I was excited to see Kelly. When Kelly popped up, I was like, oh my God, she looks so amazing. She looks so beautiful. Her vocals, she sounded great. She looked great. And I was just like, it wasn't like, usually Beyonce's like forefront, center. I was all up in Kelly's grill. Now, we got to talk about Michelle. We got to go there and we got to talk about this Keyshia Cole incident. So Keyshia Cole was in the zone, just like the rest of us, being mesmerized by what she was seeing on TV. And for those of you who weren't, I'm sorry. So anyway, so then Keyshia Cole's just like, yes, Beyonce, yes, all girl, everything. Mind you, this is Twitter, this is tweeting. And then she's just like, oh, I was in a daze, and then Michelle started singing, and it fucked it up. Basically, that's what she was saying, something along those lines. So anyway, everyone was attacking her on Twitter, and I'm just like, okay, here we go again. And, quite honestly, I'm not going to lie, with my mother and I, we were watching it, and Michelle came out. We love Michelle. We think she's a great gospel singer. We think that she's probably like just a really good person that you can just tell that she's a good person just by looking at her. But it's like when you're standing next to like these amazing women next to you who kind of embody something a little bit different. Like when I see Kelly and Beyonce, they're like fierce, they're super sexy, and it's like they can sing their ass off, they can dance at the same time, they could do everything. And then when you kind of see Michelle, I feel like sometimes Michelle, she's so nice, but this girl, like when you stand next to Beyonce and Kelly Rowland, you really need to break it. Like, Because you know what happens? It's not that she's not good. It's just that when you're next to two people who are doing it the way that they're doing it, like that, phenomenally, like just sexy and just killing it, it makes you look inadequate. So, Kelly was like, bah, like, when they were doing like single age, Beyonce and Kelly was like, bah, 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 bam, bam, bam. And, Michelle's just like, eh, 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 eh. Like, it just, you know what? but it's always been like this since day one. It's not anything new. You know what I mean? I remember when, she fell on 106 in Park and, ain't nobody help her up. But whatever. She just, I guess, performing and singing at the same time isn't her thing, And there's some people who just can't do both. And that's okay. Do I feel like Keyshia Cole should have came out her mouth and said that? Okay. I felt as if Keyshia Cole said the very thing that nobody wants to say, because number one, Michelle is so nice. Number two, is Destiny's Child. Number three, everyone was looking forward to this reunion. And number four, what the hell is Keyshia Cole doing for her to even comment on Michelle? Because it's like, honey, we don't know if you're ever going to get to the Super Bowl. So, yes. So yes and no. I agree with Keyshia Cole. I agree with what she was saying. Do I feel like she should have said it like that? No, because sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say things. Even though I think, even if she said it in the nicest way possible, I think Beyonce stans and Destiny Child stans would have just, still took it to another level. But honestly, Keyshia, now you put the spotlight back on you. I mean, what are you doing? Like, I'm confused. Because it's like, wait, what? Like, I thought you was going to do it big when you came out with this video with your best friend sleeping with your man. I was like, ooh, girl, yes, get your life. I said, she's going to, she's going to do it. And then it was like, no, she's not going to do it. That's what happened. So, I don't know, Keyshia Cole. I just feel like nowadays you just do these Twitter beefs. And I don't want to, harp too long on it because it's supposed to be about Beyonce. But, I just think you need to stop. You're picking Twitter beefs with like Little Kim and, just stop. It clearly means that you're not working hard enough. So, I just, I like you, and everything like that. But, you can't say anything unless you're on your A game, which is, you got to be like, my favorite rapper right now, Kanye West, where you can be arrogant and just a pure jackass. And really no one can say anything to you because you're the hottest thing out right now. When you do that, then you can say whatever you want about Michelle Williams. Okay? All right, that's fine. Done. Now, back to Beyonce. Now, I'm particularly excited because I've always loved her music, but I just felt like, I'm like, who are you? That's what, I wanted to know. And now I see she's coming out her show. She got a documentary coming out with HBO. In a few weeks. Well, yeah, I think it's the 16th. And I'm excited about it. It's going to be like a whole affair with my bestie and I, because he loves her. But we're going to watch it together and I can't wait because it's just I want to see. But I want to see some good stuff. I don't want to see the stuff that I've been seeing, Beyonce. I don't want to see, when you were pregnant. I want to see your baby bump. I want to see I want to hear how you and Jay-Z met. How did he propose to you? I want to hear all of those details, okay? I want to know baby Blue Ivy's diet. I want to know what you do when you're at home. I need to know that. I need that for my sake. Because honestly, I'm one of those people who's when I'm listening to music, I'm in the zone. But what makes me become a true fan of the artist is when I can relate to them based on how they communicate with us, the fans, the people. So I can't wait. I'm really excited. I'm very impressed. Then you said something real hot in when I mean hot, I mean like a little ooh in GQ when you said what'd she say? She said she's the hardest working person she knows in this music industry. And I was just like, well, this could be very, true, or this could just seem very conceited. Especially considering, your husband's Jay-Z and one of your good friends is, Kanye West. And, it's just, I thought that statement was a bit out there. But then I was just like, I need to meet this cocky Beyonce. I want to meet her. I want to get to know her. I need to see her. Maybe we could roll out or something like that. So, that's that. Okay. I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I'm going to do a review on the documentary as well. So ain't no need to drag this thing out. Like I said, I'm doing 3 videos for you guys this week. So another video, a lot of you guys were saying, oh, you want me to talk about relationships? I had a good coworker of mine told me I should talk about something about self-esteem. Hey, Miss Amanda. So I'm going to be doing all of those things this week, and my favorite products for January. That I'm going to do that as well. So you guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that sexy stuff. I'm going to put all of that down below. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, all that sexy stuff. All right. So I'm going to definitely see you soon. Bye. Once again with the closing yarn, I can't do this ever.